Welcome everybody, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the midweek market check-in. Let me just get a few things situated here. Where did I put that? Aha, there it is. Yeah, let's take a quick look. A quick market snapshot to begin with. Stocks soared today. Dow was, oh shoot. Ooh, careful computer. Ooh. Stocks soar. Dow posts best day in a year as Trump, Iran agree to 2-week ceasefire. Well, that's it, man. That's the biggest news. You know, we'll see if that lasts. That's the biggest concern right now, I would say. But yeah, obviously that made the market absolutely soar. Let's take a look here. Let me move this way. Let's take a look. What did the what's the bot say? All major benchmarks finished sharply higher. Dow Jones surged 13,000 points since April 25. Commodities, oil experienced the largest drop in years. WTI crude plunged 15% to settle around $96 a barrel. So Dow up almost 3%. S&P up 2.5%, NASDAQ up almost 3%, Russell up almost 3%. Good day in the market. The only thing is will it last? Will it last? I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, the source wasn't the best source, but I did see somewhere that Israel began ramping up their strikes on Iran, so we'll see where that, you know, how long this ceasefire really lasts. You know, so that's all I'll say on that. Take a look at my notes here. Yeah, let's yeah, so pretty much everywhere in the world. The whole world had a great day. Germany did good. Let me take a look at where are we here? No, news. Oops, we're on that page. Currencies. Dollar falls as U.S. Iran ceasefire. Dollar heads for worst day. Wow. I bet gold did good then today. Let's take a look. More in news. I want to know what the yields were. Let's take a look at commodities quick. Actually. So oil did good. Natural gas is up. Wow, gold is down today. It's kind of surprising. Silver down, copper down. We added a copper ETF to the Roth IRA. If you're new to the channel, we do quarterly Roth IRA reviews. We sit down and take a look at my Roth account and review it. We select stocks to either take a chunk of profit off of or completely cut our losses on. We have a pretty strict guideline. I won't get into that. Tune into that show. We actually just did one recently at the beginning of the month. So check that out. That is on the YouTube channel. If you are interested. Let's see what this tab is. I'm new to this website. Oh man, you're gonna do that to me? There we go. Gorge on huge taco. This was like the biggest taco ever. Moles, troops, yada yada. Let's take a look at bond. There we go. 30 years down. 5 year, 3.9. 10 year, it's at 4.2. Nothing really exciting there. Let's go back to news. Oops. I lost my notes here. That's not it. Okay, all news, currencies, yeah, we did that, commodities, analyst Trump, yeah, it's all gonna be Trump. Gold price settle higher after U.S.-Iran, Indiana suspends gas tax, that's nice for them, I suppose, it's interesting. Okay, let's take a look at trading economics. Oil climbs on ceasefire uncertainty. Must be talking about the futures here. That's funny. I was just saying that. Crude futures jumped more than 2% towards $97 per barrel on Thursday, recovering part of the prior session's losses as renewed Israel strikes. What did I say? On Lebanon, raised doubts about the durability of a fragile Middle East ceasefire, while the Strait of Hormuz remains largely obstructed. Iranian media reported that oil tanker traffic through the strait has been suspended following the attacks amid disputes between Tehran and American-Israeli side over whether the truce extends to Lebanon. So, yeah. Take a look at the notes here. Okay, yep. Let's, Cool. Okay, sorry, I had to look at something here. Alright. Dang, I gotta pull that back up. There, don't go away. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at some of the commodities here and other indexes and whatever. Let's go to more. So, we covered natural gas, coal. Coal's down. Let's go. Copper's up. Steel, if you call that up. Lithium's slightly down. Platinum's up. And palladium's way up. Catalytic converters. So, let's go to indexes here. Yeah, everybody did good today. Europe, France, Japan, Italy. Japan, the only one who didn't was Russia. Yep, Russia didn't do too good today. Norway. Okay, so Now, let's take a look at policy. Let's go to Federal Reserve quick. Let's take a look at the CPI. So, yeah, that's right. This is old. We haven't gotten new data. So, February 2.9. Let's take a look at when did they release next? Euro short term. Not really. Labor force participation by state. State employment. Unemployment. Let's take a look at this. I gotta go through all individually, dude. I'm not doing that. Here we go. Oh, what? Yeah, it's gonna go through individually. I'm sorry, but I'm totally not doing that. I lost my notes again. Let's go to the Federal Reserve website. They got some news and stuff. All right, so inflation is at 2.8%. Unemployment rate. No, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Trash. Unemployment rate as of March is 4.3. Gross domestic product. GDP 0.7. So commercial paper was today. FOMC. Yeah, nothing major today. Tomorrow, selected interest rates, reserve balances. Yeah, nothing major on the Fed calendar coming up this week. Let's go to news and events. What are these guys saying? Not for news. Federal Reserve on Wednesday. Not really what I was looking for. Public criminal proposal that would allow U.S. banks and credit unions to use intermediaries to transfer funds to FedNow service. Currently, a transfer of funds sent through FedNow service can include only 2 U.S. banks. Interesting. Alright, so nothing really interesting from the Fed this week. What do we got next? Dude, I need to wait for this, my note page to not go away. Okay. Let's go to go back to trading economics for a second here. Say it get a little bit more broad with the news here. Stock strong. Dollar index falls below 99. U.S. mortgage rates dip. The average 30-year fixed mortgage rate for confirming loans of $800,600 or less fell to 6.5% for the following week, April 3rd, down from a 7-month high of 6.57. The prior week, the Mortgage Bankers Association weekly mortgage application survey showed on Wednesday this marks the first decline in over a month, driven by a 10 plus BPS drop in Treasury yields as investors grew wary of the Middle East conflict economic impact. The war has rattled global out. Yeah. Feeling stagflation fears. Yep. Let's see what else they have here. World Bank expects South Asia to grow to a slow, growth to slow to 6.3% in 2026. New Zealand has been having a good few weeks. Jeez. Crypto updates. Binance depreciates 2.5%. Iron ore soars 100. Oh. U.S. 10-year yield pairs retreat. Yield array 7 BPS drop to hover flat on Wednesday after Iran stated the U.S. violated their ceasefire agreement, jeopardizing the pullback in oil prices that calmed inflation fears. Let's take a look at multiple quick. Man, that Schiller PE ratio just keeps getting higher. Inflation hovering around 2.39. The earnings yield, S&P 500 earnings yield, down a little bit today. We're at 3.44%. Let's take a look at S&P Global. What are these guys saying? Trump's Department of Energy picks voices support of all types of energy during U.S. Senate hearing. Private equity-backed mega deals jumped higher in 2024. Public energy. U.S. public energy companies record highest medium default risk 2024 to end. Australia's biggest banks face muted 2025 after strong gains. Constellation. I haven't heard that name in a while. Acquisition. Who'd they buy? Or did they get bought out? Constellation Energy stock popped 25%. This is old. January 10th. Holy shit, that's old. You really got nothing newer than that? What's going on here? Let's take a look. need solar and wind. Interesting. Here we go. Featured, Critifax, second party opinion, Hormuz tracking, make live to 25% pre-war total over next week. Yeah, we'll see about that. Brazil renews market dividend. How much on S&P? Let's take a look at ETFs. What do these guys say? Sometimes these guys, this site has some interesting news. Oops. News. Latest news. Ticker squatting. What's that? Yo, anybody watching know what ticker squatting is? I've never heard of it. Change the ticker on its SPAC. SPAC. It's SpaceX targeting. I don't know about you guys, but I would buy SpaceX if it went public. Might want to wait until the dust settles after the initial greed fest at the beginning, because I'm sure when that goes public, if it does go public, sounds like it will. Man, that's just gonna soar right away. Let's take a look at the Roth real quick before we go. If anybody has anything for me to look at or have any questions, pop in chat. Now is the time to do so. But I'll just take a look at how some of the positions did before I get out of here. Go to the 1 day. Oh, good. Actually, let's take a look at the losers here. How are these doing? Ooh. USAR had a good day. APLD, huge gap up and sold off. That had a crazy day. Silver down. Arcant. Tried to make the climb. Rocket Lab. Yeah. Crazy day. Let's take a look at some of the winners here. Walmart. Holy, look at that. Huge. Green engulfing on Walmart. Wow. Johnson & Johnson, another engulfer. Exxon, wow. People are eager to buy it at the lower price today. Exxon Mobil, wow. Valero, same thing. The Momentum ETF, wow. Crazy. Cool. Well, that's gonna be it for the midweek market check-in. Not much to say. I mean, really all there is that ceasefire, which we'll see how long that lasts. I mean, so until then, man, we'll see you next time. See you next week. And remember, if you control your mind, you can